So let's look at how we'd create this bottle. Now remember, we're only drawing half of it, so I'm going to lock to my sketch, go to my sketch view, and I want to make sure I'm lining up with the center axis. And remember, I'm only drawing half of this. So I know I want to go back to there, so I want to pull out a little bit there and come back to there. Now I could go in here and add fillets right here, or I could just round it after I've created the solid. And so I'm going to do that. I go out and grab the sketch, pull the ball over to my axis to spin it about, grab the wheel, and I say I'd like to close that off at 360. And that doesn't look too authentic, so I can easily just grab this and say I'd like to stretch that out or pull it down. And if I want, I could pull this base down also. And then I would go in and round these edges. I could round this, and I could round this, and I'd make this. It looks a lot more authentic like that. And maybe I'd add a round on the base too here. Say something a little smaller. That's way too big. So there's my basic bottle shape. And if you'd like to make changes, just like to the neck here, you could grab this, or I could just put a dimension on it. And then I could wind that out a little bit and say, let's make that a little bigger. It looks a lot more realistic now. And then if I'd like to hollow this out, I would go to the thin wall command, and I want to leave this open, and I'll make that say 2 millimeters. And it's sort of hard to see in there, so sometimes it's nice. Let me turn off my dimensions. If I go to View, Part Painter, and I've got this on white clear, so I can look through this, or I could use white glass and see how I can look into that. And if we wanted to add a lip to this, let's just go and look at that option. Come in here and say I'd like to add a circle on this sketch plane, so I'm going to lock to that, and I want that a little bigger, and then I'll just push that down. Zoom in to get the region, and I'll just make a little bit of a lip there. Now you may also notice that this looks a little faceted. See how it doesn't look round on the lid? The way you fix that is go over here to sharpness, underneath style, this little blue ball, and you pull down on that little option there, sharpen set, and make it finer. See, it goes faster when it's on here, but if you want it finer so that doesn't look like it's faceted. Now see how that looks round now? That's how you change that.